Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. GNS Designs custom wraps coming at you from Dekalb, Illinois. In today's episode, I'm going to show you guys how to use this HP Basic Plus cutter. It's kind of simple, it's easy, you just got to know what to do and what to use. So just for simple, this is one of the things I'm doing right now. So, like I say, HP 54-inch. You can get a 63, but I only need a 54. I don't know why I would ever need a 63, but if I ever do in the future, then I'll buy one. But for now, I got a Mustang I got printed out right here. Got this flag down here. We're gonna have to cut it out. All these little stickers here too. Jack and Sally. 0. And it's gonna cut out some letters over here. So right here it's gonna say wrapping in progress. So in order to get it to work, it's got all these little nodes down here. See, there's got quite a few of them. One there, so on and so forth. Because I got to tell it in my program over here what I got to do to get it to go. So here's the design I got set up right now on my big boy 48-inch monitor here. Alright, so I basically told it to kind of blew it up on you guys. We're done with this. Go back over here, blow this up again. Bam, check that shit stuff out. Come over here. Alright, so I basically told it to cut out around all this here. It says wrapping in progress, kind of gives it that paint, that illusion that it's dripping, because you know we don't paint in this shop, we wrap. And then the Mustang right there, Jack and Sally, you can see all around it. So everything that's grayed out around it is where I'm going to have it cut out. So then I send it to over here on my laptop from there and send it over to the printer. It's done. Now we're over here doing this process. So in the process of that, you got a nice little basket to keep your material off the floor, because you don't want it touching the floor, obviously. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm telling it where to go. So right now I'm going to press up, X, Y axis. So it's moving up right now. The cool thing about this thing is it's got a vacuum on it. It keeps the material all in one spot. So I'm moving it all the way up. And you kind of want to make sure there's a head right there in the back. You want to make sure it's below the barcode, because it's going to read that. So move it down a little bit and enter. So that's the move tool right there, obviously. So we're done with that. So now I'm going to tell it, I need to make sure also my knife, because I'm using laminate, that it's at least 100. So that way it goes deeper into the material. Now I'm going to find the barcode setting, same thing. Which, like I said, it's the head right there. So you move it up, move down. If you don't get it right, it will tell you. So I'm going to say it's ready to go. And obviously, see, this is what happens when you don't get it right. So I'm going to hit the check mark. It's going to tell you, hey, you failed. Okay, completed. So then I'll move it over again, because this is where it needs to be at. Just giving you guys an example. Hit it, go. So now it's going to read it all the way down. And in a second it's going to fire up. You know when you did wrong, because it'll tell you, literally. So now it's reading all those little barcodes. This is pretty long. I made everything 65 inches long. So it's quite a bit of stuff here. 65 inches is a lot. So I was reading the other barcode, looking for everything where it's at, looking for all those dots. Now it should be ready to cut here in just a second. And now it's fine to make sure that it's reading this part. For those of you who have Cricuts, it's exactly the same thing, but a larger scale. The reason why it's doing that is because the image is, the edges is kind of not as gradient as it should be. So this is just for me anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that's why it's going so slow. But if the image was pretty clear, like I designed this one down here, then you fly like real fast. But it's not flying real fast because of that. So, but it's okay. This gives you guys, shows you what it can and can't do. This is why I do this stuff, so you guys can see the reason why sometimes this stuff does what it does. But it's very important to have good quality images when you're working with stuff. It cuts down a lot of time. Button. This is an introduction on the HP Basic Plus 54-inch. I like this one versus the old version because you get more knife action out of it than you do the older version. What I mean by that is, you can see the knife's on this side. And all the other machines, they're usually on this side. So you get more room this way to start with than you do way over here. The other thing real quick too is, when you set your sensors up, make sure this one right here is exactly where you need to be. If you have this down all the way over here, it is not going to go all this far over, especially doing contour cutting on just regular basic images. So I learned that out the hard way, but hey, that's what I'm telling you guys now, so you don't run into that situation. But anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. It's been a wrap. Until next time. Thanks for watching.